When I was in college, my plan was to get an engineering job and make money and live the American dream. But instead of doing that immediately, I went to work at a Christian camp, a Bible camp. And right there, that really changed my focus on life, on how I wanted to live, and the idea of being with people and relationships became a lot more important in my life. And then you keep going through that. I eventually become a teacher, more relationships. I start coming to Trinity. I get hooked into the Mexico Loft House ministry and find out that I'm good at lifting things and doing stuff, and it just kind of spirals into being a pair of hands that God can use. So when the lockdown first started and I couldn't teach anymore, one of the first things I did was I contacted a bunch of my students to make sure they had school supplies. So I raided my classroom and I started delivering school supplies. And then our church started getting the Farmers to Family food boxes, and I found out about those. I was like, well, now I'm gonna do school supplies and produce. So I started delivering produce to some of the families at my school. And I started talking to other people at my school, and we started coordinating our efforts. So when I first started, I was delivering about to 10 families, and now when I'm working with the other people at my school, we're providing food for about 50 families a week. So early on when I was delivering food to my students, I would meet their families, hand off the school supplies and the food, and part of the real joy in it is that they get to see somebody coming to them, reaching out to them, delivering stuff to them. And that's special for my students, because normally a teacher isn't coming to your house bringing you Pop-Tarts or school supplies or food. So I bring my children with me because I want them to see service modeled. They've also been on Mexico trips because I want them to see this is what we can do as Christians. We can get out and do things and help people and serve people. The Mexico ministry, that's where I really got connected at this church. My friends at church are because of the Mexico ministry. And this idea that if we serve, it's a great way to connect with people. These service ministries are just awesome ways to meet people at church and get involved and build relationships and help people along the way too. Why do I serve, deliver food? Part of it's because we're commanded to by Jesus to love our neighbor. And that's so ambiguous sometimes. What does love even look like? And it's nice to have a concrete example, go out and help people, go out and deliver food. That's a concrete way that I can show love, and a concrete way that I can be part of God's plan on this earth.